How do you start a new life? You see, life is defined by movement. What does not move is dead. What has speed and mobility has more possibilities, more life. We all start off with the curious mind of a baby, but as we get older, we tend to conform and give in to all normality. Life is very easy once you accept the fact that life will be hard at times. You may be going through challenging times financially, spiritually, maybe a relationship with your spouse or a loved one, health issues, potentially a loss of a loved one, or maybe you're just in a funk, you're depressed, you feel lonely, you feel like you have nobody to talk to. Maybe life has dealt you a bad hand. Maybe you feel like the odds are against you. But you know what? Why don't you bluff life every once in a while? Go all in. And instead of playing with the cards you've been dealt, why don't you play against the enemy? Play against your opponent. You see, anybody in life can win with a royal flush or a full house, but the great ones learn how to win in life with a bad hand. There will be moments in your life where people will accuse you of being unfair. For example, people make you feel guilty for chasing your dreams, or they'll tell you you're working too hard, you're not being a good parent. And all they're trying to do is they're simply trying to get an advantage on the chessboard by pulling you down to their level. Your courage to separate from the old you frightens them. If you make it, you set the example that they could have done the same as well, but they were too afraid to fight for their dreams. Don't be surprised if some of these folks end up becoming your biggest critics and haters in life. Don't let the feeling of you trying to please everybody get in the way of you fighting for your dreams. When circumstances scare you, your imagination will take over your mind, filling you with endless anxieties. Don't believe the BS. It's all lies. Make adjustments in life, but don't overreact. You need to gain control of your imagination. You lead your imagination. Don't let your imagination lead you. Put him in his place if he gets out of control. Often the best way to calm yourself down in a situation like this is to force your mind to go to a happy place in your life. Maybe it's hitting a baseball, hiking, playing the piano, playing with your kids. Think about the funnest time of your life and make this a common ritual, a repetitive task that you can eventually master. Just remember that you are your worst enemy. You sometimes turn a molehill into a mountain, a small disagreement into a breakup, a small setback into the end of your business. But instead of wasting time worrying about what you're doing wrong, engage in what you can control. Try to cut your ties to the past. The bad news is that you have messed up big in the past. But the good news is there are roughly 7 billion members part of that same club. Forgive yourself and move on, and learn to not make that same mistake again. Quit being naive and allowing others to fool you through flattery. Instead, start paying more attention to what people do. Eyes and actions rarely lie. Don't be afraid to place yourself in unknown situations where your back is against the wall and you have to fight like hell to get out alive. It's only in these times that your soul reveals the warrior hidden inside of you, because sometimes death only comes from a lack of energy, and a lack of energy comes from taking on less than you are capable of. Start making energy and endurance your best friend. Don't exercise just to have a six-pack or nice legs or nice arms. Instead, exercise to have the energy of a warrior who thinks sharper than his enemies. That energy by itself will help you process major issues in your life. And when you catch yourself feeling tired, it's simply because you're getting bored again. Get engaged with the bigness of life again. Go and overcome new challenges, because if you don't, you'll experience mental and physical lethargy. And stop buying your own lies. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop reliving your old mistakes. Stop replaying painful memories of the past. Just stop doing those things. And instead, reinvent yourself. Recreate yourself. Restart. Rekindle old relationships. Re-engage life. And remind yourself of how special you are. And that's how you start your new life.